Welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare 2 video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Warzone 2 map in its entirety. This map is pretty massive, so it's going to take a while, and when I say it's massive, I mean it's actually massive. It took me about 20 minutes just to capture everything I could, and it wasn't even like in-depth footage. I just went ahead and I flew around the map. But first, if you guys are brand new to this channel, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and watch the entire duration of the video. And if you guys are looking for brand new PC peripherals, go ahead and check out Addice. Even just going on the website and viewing it will help me tremendously. And if you end up liking something on there, you can go ahead and purchase it. Also, I do have to say, the map where I do this glitch on, the buildings on the outside are usually low poly material, so it's not going to be the HD version or the complete like mesh quality of the buildings. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we start out here all the way at the bottom of the map where Fortress is located, and we're headed over to Seraph Bay. So the small island you guys are seeing, that's basically where SpongeBob lives. He lives right under that. That's Bikini Bottom. But as you guys can see to the left of it, that is Seraph Bay, which is another POI. And like I said before, it is going to be low poly, but you guys basically get the layout of the entire map, which is pretty awesome. And we have some great POIs that are coming up very soon from the OG MW2, which I'm very excited for you guys to see very soon. But here we're making our way past Seraph Bay all the way to Cemetery, which is coming up right now. So here right below us, you guys are looking at the Cemetery POI. So a pretty massive area right here just for this. Now we're headed to the Sawa village, I believe that's how it's pronounced, but this seems to be a flooded area. It is located on the ocean with a giant shipwreck right on the side. So definitely going to be a cool area, especially with the swimming mechanics that we're getting in this. Now we're heading towards the northwest, towards Said City, which you guys are looking at right now. This place is definitely going to be a hot drop. I can't wait to see this fully live in game just to see what it actually looks like. Now right above the Said City, we have a soccer stadium or football stadium, whatever you want to call it. Activision already confirmed there's a collaboration between Messi, Pogba, and Neymar, I believe. So I can't wait to see what they do with that. West of Said City, we have Port, which you guys are looking at right now. There is a little secret Easter egg location hidden within the ship. And if you know the classic map, yes, it is getting remastered again. It is literally shipment on a ship, which is pretty crazy. So they're adding shipment on a shipment. You could kind of see the layout there in the middle of it with all the containers. It'll definitely look a lot better than this when the map fully releases. Up next, we have another classic, which is right above Port, and that is Quarry from MW2, the classic MW2. I shouldn't just say MW2 because we got two of them now. Some crazy trick shots have been hit on this map, and there's the infamous warehouse right there where there's a ladder and like the little catwalk. People have hit some crazy shots from this exact location, and I'm so hyped for it to come back. I hope it comes back in multiplayer as well. And just looking at it from the top view, it looks the exact same. Next up, we have another classic location, also located around Port, and that is Rohan Oil, which also is from the classic MW2, and that is Rust. It does look a little bit different on here, but that could be because of the low poly textures, but also the centerpiece does look a bit buried underground. So we're just gonna have to wait and see until Warzone 2 comes out to see how it actually feels and looks, and I do hope it does come out to multiplayer eventually. Once we head from Rohan Oil to Al Mazrah City, we have this little gas station and a few buildings close to it, which is located all the way at the top of the map. But right after that, we got the Al Mazrah City, which is a ginormous POI. Here you can see one of the tallest buildings on the map. This is just one of them. I believe there's two or three, which we're going to be taking a look at it very soon. I can't really make out what type of building it is. It could just be a government building, but look at the streets on this map. They're so open and wide. It just looks so appealing to the eyes for some reason, just the way it is set up. And there's some more buildings you guys are seeing right now. The observatory is coming up, and that is the tallest location because it is located on the top of a mountain. But if we're talking about like building wise, then that building there in Al Mazrah City is the tallest. Here are some more buildings and highways located on the outside. So vehicles are definitely going to be a big part of Warzone 2, which I'm very excited for. And the city is actually one of the largest locations or POIs located on the Warzone 2 map. Now heading down from the city, we are going to Hydroelectric, which is another large POI, a little bit smaller. I forgot to go through the city itself, but you guys can kind of see the POI from the outside here. It is still a pretty big place, and I don't know why I didn't decide to go through the city just to show it, but you guys can kind of just see it from the outside. Now heading up to the highest location on the map, we are reaching the observatory, which also has another classic location from Modern Warfare 3, and that is Dome. You guys have probably already played this on one of the Spec Ops missions, but if you haven't, Dome is coming back and it is on the Warzone 2 map, and maybe eventually it'll come out to multiplayer. Now you guys can't see the dome itself, you can only see like the actual structure on the bottom. The dome isn't there for some reason on this low poly version, but you can see the main building, the dome, and the caves, and it is surrounded by some more buildings. Now going southeast from Observatory, we are, and I'm gonna butcher this name, I believe it's pronounced Akdar Village. This place definitely looks pretty cool, and it is also surrounded by dirt roads and tunnels to get up to the location. We have once again a classic POI or location, and that is Terminal from Modern Warfare 2, the original, except this one is missing the giant plane in the middle. I can't really tell because it is a low poly texture map, and some stuff could be missing from this as well. But here you guys can see the inside of it. You can't really see that well, but you can kind of make out the area and the layout of it. Definitely a cool POI to have on Warzone, and I'm really excited that they added this in Warzone 2. And this is a top-down view of the entire map just to show you on scale how large this map actually is, because when I first saw this I was actually surprised how big it is. It's just crazy to me how Call of Duty went from a game that used to be a 6v6 at its core gameplay into a massive game like Warzone where you could fit up to 100+ players all at once, and I just can't wait for this to come out. Same with DMZ. I believe DMZ also takes place on this map as well, so what you guys saw right there is also going to be on the DMZ game mode. And that is basically, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And if you did enjoy it, I'd highly appreciate a like and a subscription, and if you decide to later, you can always unsubscribe for free. And that is basically it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.